Actually, orange, orange, white, white, white. Nope, nope, nope. Here we go. And green, 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 green. Lots and lots of green. This is looking promising. There we go. Alright. Firewalls removed. Credits recovered.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Well, thank you, Wilson. But also, brain damage? Great. Alright, what do we have? Ear, Y. I do believe that was right here. Ah, balls to the walls. Let's try this again. Y. That was simple enough. Alright, let us continue. Real quick, just going to go to options, key bindings. Let's see, quick save is indeed F5. So, quick save. And then let us go. Alright, so he does have a certain amount of distance that he can sprint, but you can use it all the time, so.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda.
Oh, hey, Miranda, how are you doing? Oh, no! Well.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Stunning entrance.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
And you didn't think to...
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
Okay, sure.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
We seem to have dropped all of the crazy killer, robots, so we've got some time.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Well, we won't be doing much of that now.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
See, this is one of the bits where this turns into not so much an RPG, because in role-playing, as Shepard, being the true Paragon that I had him be in the last one, he would never sacrifice, a group of people for him. He would go back in and be like, well, you guys can go on if you want. I'm going to go see if I can find these people. But you can't do that.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
And what if I don't?
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Alright.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Alright, well, let's
I've had
move
enough
on.
of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Clever girl. I'm expecting some kind of explodey bit on the station. No? Okay. I have
Before you meet with the
scars, but do
Illusive
they
Man,
glow
we
for
need to
some?
ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The Illusive Man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course.
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Because I wanted to bone Ashley?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could.
Wow, Shepard's
Caden gave his
much
life for
nicer
the
than
rest
I
of
am.
the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Council died on the Destiny Ascension, and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Well, this I decided at the end of the thing, but I guess they're giving me another chance to decide.
With the Council dead, humanity stepped into power. We formed a new Council. I recommended Captain Anderson to lead it.
Yes, Captain Anderson is now Counselor Anderson. Though from what I hear, he preferred life in the military.
Still, good to know that the human council member isn't going to put politics ahead of defense.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Illusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
What's he gonna do otherwise?
Alright. Waiting for you in the other room.
Going well so far. We woke up after 2 years in a coma, and now we're moving on. Let us go customize our gear. I like the breather helmet. Let's look. Let's go with that shine. Black. On white. Actually, there we go. And then tint. I can't get a black tint. That's as close as I think I can get. Nope, let's go with original black. Tint 2 will be blue. No pattern. casual appearance. I like this. This looks kind of evil, but in a overt sort of way. Alright, let's go talk to the elusive man, see what he wants with me. Obviously, he's put 2 years into me, so he definitely wants something. Alright, this looks like the decontamination process. Take me to your leader.
Commander Shepard.
Oh wait, he already did that.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What do we know? You don't know me.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If you're wondering why I'm just going through here and doing the investigate, it's because, obviously, Commander Shepard would be interested in seeing what the elusive man's motives are, and just the more questions he talks or asks him, the more he gets him to talk, and the more he might reveal about himself.
Sovereign was trying
and
to
getting
harvest
caught
all
up,
life in the
obviously,
galaxy.
on recent events.
Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe
Because
you
of
got
me.
their attention where you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and
I think
if the
we may
Reapers
have
if we wait for politicians or the Alliance,
Cerberus abductions,
no
why
more
me?
human colonies will be left.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol.
Sweet.
And I don't know if the Reapers understand.
I want
fear.
your
If
eyes.
you killed one, they have to respect that.
Give me your eyes, and I'll do what you ask.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Alright, so let's say we believe him.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Not even a goodbye. Alright. Below your portrait is a summary of Paragon and Renegade points. With more points, you can unlock new conversation options. Alright, so we're already a good way into Paragon. So there's that. Your relentless fighting style increases your weapon damage, reduces your power recharge times, and increases your Paragon and Renegade scores. So, I'm thinking maybe 1 rank into that. If I put 2 ranks into that, I'll only have 1 left and I'll be able to buy nothing, so I'll put 2 ranks into this. And then buy Shockwave. Alright. That seems good. Alright, what does our codex have to say?
Immediately following the reclusive tycoon calling himself the Elusive Man is a human nationalist focused on advancing human interests, whatever the cost to non-human. Freedom's Progress colony was once a typical Alliance settlement, but following complete communications blackout...
What do you have on secondary?